I had nothing to eat, nothing to drink. I was living in my car. I was on drugs. I was lonely, alone. I remember having to go to a soup kitchen at a church because I didn't have any food. I grew up in a nice Jewish home, celebrated all the Jewish holidays: Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, Sukkot, Hanukkah, Passover. One kid asked me, "Do you guys believe that Jesus is the Son of God?" And I'm like, I don't think so. Let me go home and ask my mom. I was bar mitzvahed when I was 13, and after my bar mitzvah, my mom made a point to warn me about staying away from Christians. She used to tell me that if anyone rolled up in a black car with black tinted windows and guys in suits got out, don't answer the door because it could be the Nazis. I was hyperactive, and my mom sent me to doctors, and I was put on this medication, and I hated the way it made me feel. I hated it. If you come off the medication, you can't live with me anymore. So I got off the medicine, and she tossed me out of the house. I went to live with my father for a while, and my dad came to me and said that you gotta leave. And I asked him why, and he said that because his wife, my stepmom, considered me an animal. I sought a lot of help in a lot of different places. I was in 4 drug rehabs. I was in 2 halfway houses. I was in a psychiatric hospital. I've been to psychologists, psychiatrists, doctors, all to try to fix me, fix myself, and none of them worked. And after coming up empty over and over and over again, I realized I'm Jewish. I need to find God. I was on drugs and I became homeless, and I stumbled into a church because it was the only place that I could find food. And I just remember thinking to myself, here are Christians, and all my life I've been told that they don't love Jewish people, they don't care about Jewish people, and these were the very people that were taking care of me. I remember saying to myself, God, I really want to know you. I really, really need to know you. And I always had a connection, always believed that there was God out there, but I didn't know him personally. So I bumped into a man that looked like an Orthodox Jew. I asked him, I said, are you religious, Orthodox Jew? He says, no, I'm Messianic. I said, Messianic, what's that? He says, well, we believe in Yeshua. I'm like, who's that? He's like, that's Jesus. Whoa, forget about it. In my search for wholeness and peace in my soul, there wasn't one stone that I left unturned. And I thought to myself, what do I have to lose? I've tried everything else. So I got my hands on my first ever New Testament, and I opened it up, and I was expecting it to be all about Catholicism or something not Jewish, and I was surprised at how Jewish it was. Every word that I read on the pages of the New Testament spoke right to my heart. It was almost like God could see into my heart and could see how fearful I was and was speaking right to my fear, right to my anxiety. And I remember saying to myself, why didn't somebody tell me this sooner? Jesus never studied psychology in university, but his very words spoke to me better than any doctor has ever spoken to me. His words spoke right to my heart. It's easy for me to forget where I came from, but when I see people that are homeless and on drugs and bound by alcohol, I remember how God intervened in my life, that he died for us and poured out his compassion and his forgiveness to set us free from our addictions and to give us life and love and hope.